Welcome, my name is Jack, and this is Runas, another magic game, much like Magicmaker I covered last week, but this one is a lot more serious, it has a lot more weight behind it. Now, let me explain that out a bit. Magicmaker had just come out last week well, it's been out for a while, but it just came out onto Steam. Now, Runas has come out at the start of the month, and they're similar in a way that you're crafting spells, and the other one, it's a lot more fun. You can just throw spells in there, and you can take them out as you like, but Runas has got a lot more weight time behind it, and this is what I'm really enjoying about this game and actually switching between the two. So in Runas there's only 285 spells, but all those spells have a large amount of weight. We've got the runes that are on the left, there's quite a lot there, and then as you play the game you unlock, you pick up these runes, you know, they're just on the ground I guess, or you get them from enemies, but to combine them you need to find a combiner. Now either a double for 2 or a triple combiner. These are pretty complicated and, well, not complicated but rare to find, and when you use one of them to create maybe put a water and a fire rune together. That's it, it's a one-time use only combiner, and you have to play again to find another one. I kind of like how much weight there is tied behind your decisions there, and I'm really enjoying, really thinking about I want to get these two together, rather than the other game where it's like, oh, it doesn't really matter, because I can always change it later. So, water here is doing a bit of AoE, we can preview them, Earth Spike draws it out of the ground. And I've unlocked just down here, I could put dark and water together, and I got this really awesome shotgun effect. It shoots the dark is that bullet, but then the water is causing the AoE, and that making it expand. I was like, that's really cool. And you can see the damage it's doing to everyone there. So really quite cool. I've discovered quite a few of the enemies, but you'll see how it works pretty simply. This is out on Steam at the moment. It came out earlier this month. You can see in the bottom right though it says beta, and that's because I am playing with an Xbox 360 controller. My hands are really sore at the moment from work I did on the weekend. So I'm playing with the controller. It's in beta at the moment, so I've unlocked the beta, and that's why you'll see some of the weird things going on with my aiming reticle or laser line or whatever you want to call it. But that's because the controller support's in beta, but the game is in full release. So we can pick a passive ability, and there is plenty to choose from. There's a locked one, by the way. We might actually go with something new. I've been running with the Blessing of the Human, just 5 plus 5% to all stats. Let's check the other ones. Touching an enemy, lights on fire, taking 4 damage plus 1 for each floor discovered. So there's 10 floors in the game, and I've only got to level 2 before I've stopped playing or I've died. Damage is non-stacking and dealt over 3 seconds. But I do less damage, which is kind of lame. At the 30% of a random stat or 3 plus to all rune levels, minus 10 to different random stat or negative 1 to all rune levels. These stats change every rune. Wow, that's really crazy. It means that's a bit rare. I kind of feel like we could go with that. Every 0.5 seconds, shoot a bullet in a random direction that does 2 damage plus 0.5. How about we go with this? Curse of the Shade. This is going to be really random, but I'm going to have just bullets popping out of me. Okay, so I'll pick that, the Curse of the Shade. On the right here, we've got class. So this is an item or an ability that we can trigger, and it's not passive. You have to trigger it. So for example, charge at a point doing area damage on the way. That sounds pretty cool. Charge an enemy and do high damage to the first enemy in contact. Bring out your animal for up to 10 seconds, improving move speed. But a good one I found is the Paladin. It just deflects everything for a certain amount of time. Blocks or damage, or maybe that's where I was going. The Swamp blocks or damage the next 4 seconds. I think Reflection is the cool one. And down the bottom here we can actually choose a spell. Now, it's kind of which runes you want to go with. I kind of like the Spark. It fires really quickly. It's quite cool. So do you want to be a Paladin with the Curse of the Shade? Yes. So I've got the controls up there on the top right. Pretty simple. And here we are. Okay, so enemies move 10% faster on floor 1. Now, those are the bullets shooting out of me, which is actually going to be quite useful because this game gets quite scary. Well, quite filled with enemies. I've got your health up there. I can use my pointer reticle. Now, right stick should trigger. Yeah, so that's my special ability. You see my buffs on the top right. I got 30 seconds for it to cool down. So left trigger is that. That fires really fast. Now, I'm not great. I'm better aiming without the controller. I'm better with the... Oh, we found a rune. I'm better with the mouse, but again, my hands are sore. We don't want to destroy them today. You can have up to 4 spells at once, and it's pretty cool. So we can bring up stats here of my stats in the bottom left and the floor. I might leave those up for a bit, just for your benefit. Not that I really spend much time reading them, but you might enjoy reading them as we go along. We can see some stats. There is another screen. Oh, we can, when we get more runes, we can get these runes. Like I could put it into here and make it a magic spell right now, but that's not that interesting. I'm going to keep it and see if we can get some combiner spells. So other than that, I think we can pull up the whole index. But the other thing I need to mention is that a spell that you have, this is made up of, I have no idea what that green spell is, but I can put a green rune on top of that spell just to boost that. So you see that I can't hover over that. The rune level I could boost, so it would be the range stat. That's how it works. You'll understand as we go along. Okay, this looks like an event room. We don't want to do an event room to start off with. Let's go down here. Oh, it's no more enemies. That's not exciting at all. So through this room. Can I blow that up? Here we go. So quite a lot of enemies. It is a roguelike game, so you've got to go as far as you can, see how much of a score you get. I'm getting loads of runes. I played a game before and I got no runes on the first floor and I was very surprised. And grab some health buffs. I'll be running out of health a lot. So with my magic sparks, wow, so many runes. This is so much more fun. I have to get close because my range on this spark is pretty awful. Alright, so we got everybody. We can now leave the room. And there's direction to it. Seems like cursor sometimes gets a bit weird. I think there's either something wrong with my controller. The dead zone maybe is slowly spinning. Don't really know. So I'm going to go up. Right, those rats are going to try and get close. If I can get my explosion spell, I can't even talk. That would be really good. We got some area of effect damage there from those blue guys. Kind of hurting. Speed rune. The sparks at least fire really quickly. Broke that. Let's keep exploring. Alright, so now you can see there's like the glowing rat there. Oh, there's two of them. Those are, I don't know if they're not a boss, but they're a champion. That is the word for them. Oh, we got an earth guy somewhere. The champions drop better stats or loot. So that the rat actually dropped us nothing, but this guy should drop us something, hopefully. Health. Well, that was embarrassing. But champions have more health and generally have a higher chance to drop something that's a lot more interesting than the standard enemies. Okay. They were destroying the rocks somewhere, that's interesting. There should be one guy, this Earth Mage. And he dropped a Mind Rune. Alright. So we can make spells from this, and actually I might put on this rune on here, and this should, you'll notice, so the range is 9, put it on there, the range is now 9.85. It's only a little bit, but now I've used that rune, I can just get that bit further range. Oh, the floor's complete. I didn't actually need to go down there. Well, we've just gone down a floor. I haven't really explored very much, which is a shame, because the blue button might health my XP, but every time you go up a level, you get a perk, and every time you clean a floor, you can get another perk. So I'm going to get a dark rune, a double combiner, minus 4% cooldowns, or 10% crit damage. I'm going to take the double combiner, just really to demonstrate how this game works. But levels are randomly generated, so cool, there's no one here. Let's take the double combiner. Now, what do we want to combine together? So a white rune, what does that give us? Kind of a slow moving bullet, a mind. You don't know any of the stats from, oh, that gives piercing. Oh, I like that. So if I put the two together, I could have some like flaming piercing bullets. Eternal speed, if I put that on there, does that mean we know it's going to have 5% bullet size and bullet duration? Bullet duration, actually, this seems like a good one because bullet duration means it'll hang around longer. So let's do this. We've used a double combiner. Oh, that's an interesting, it's like a cross. Penitence. Penitence? Shoots a holy shot that if hits enemy, it gives them increased density and reduced movement speed. So it doesn't do much damage. That's interesting. It's not really the effect I was thinking. Oh, that there is the bin. I can also change things to the bin if I really need to. So I can't use the spell for 5 seconds. So if you're switching stuff in the battle, it stops you from just being able to craft something amazing. So, alright. Looks pretty cool though. Get to the door. Oh, we got rats. Not rats, bats. I can't even speak. Man, if I hit them with these, they get really slow. But the cool thing is, with a controller especially, I can just fire things left and right. That's a weird creature. Is that the last one? Oh, there's one in there. There we go. Oh, okay. So the skeletons I found, the random bolt's going to help me here because there's so many. Oh, they've got like some effect on them. And if when I'm around them, I can mouse over the buff in the top right to see what it is. Now, as you kill the skeletons, you need to crush their bones. Okay. Otherwise, there we go, got it. They come back alive. So we're getting quite low on health, which is a worry. Oh, it's actually taking my health down. Oh, I don't want to be near you guys. If I can kill him. There we go. Oh, no. If I could slow you down. Okay, we got him. Cool. So, the buffs up there in the top right, if I moused over them, I could see what the buff was doing to me. Like, removing health or something like that. So, like, in this, if I get my cursor... Oh, my cursor is hidden if I've got the control. Well, that's alright. We will just... There probably is a way... Can I actually do that? There we go. So, it increases bullet speed by 20%. So, this rune bullet speed is faster. Oh my gosh. Well, I actually died on just a moment ago. You probably saw the very end of me there, but it actually crashed the game, which is a bit of a shame. But thankfully there is a save at the end of every floor. I don't think I've crafted a spell though, because that was the first thing I did on the floor. So we're going to resume from back where we were. We're losing quite a lot of health. Especially from the skeletons. A double combiner. Alright. I thought I have two. Does that mean we can make a quad? Need to find out. Come here, bat. Come here. Alright. So, what does this mean? I can't remember. I think that means... Nope. Doesn't mean what I think it means. It says 4-1. There's a really good tutorial for this game. Just can't remember what it did. So we couldn't use all three because we don't have any of them. What do I want to create? What does a mind rune do? Gives you the mind spike. Oh, so that's what we had before where it'd go through. Let's try the mind spike and the fire. Shoots a tracer that automatically shoot a bullet to the... Shoots a tracer that will automatically shoot a bullet to the tracer's impact. Ah! It's quite interesting. Let's create another one. Or we can hold on for the moment, but we can actually have 4 spells going at the same time. Which is pretty ridiculous. Okay, let's keep it for the moment. Okay, let's go down. So, at the moment. Okay. So, as long as the tracer hits. Because if it doesn't hit anything. Okay. So, these zombies here. Oh, we got some guys coming out of the ground. Oh, there's a lot of them. By firing the tracers into the zombies, it's making it a lot easier to hit them because it's automatically going to the point of where they died. Some more health. Please die. And you. Alright, got some health back at the end. Did we pick up anything? We picked up some more runes. Now, we know of... Oh, I can use my cursor here. What was it? Water and corruption that we used. That, yeah, water and a dark. So I need to find a water rune and then... Oh, we're got an event. Let's go to the event. Now, I can't mouse over it, but let's see what it says. We're going to stop and get in there. I presume that is what it is. Oh no! Oh, now they're coming after me. Okay. So there's still event rooms where you have to try and do like a little challenge. Wasn't very good. Oh, but we leveled up, we get a trait. So after picking up your health back, negate the next hit. That's pretty cool. And Dying Wish, when your life drops below 5%. Stun on the enemies in the room for 5 seconds. Doctor, increase health pack healing by 3%. Sorry, that's probably quite a bit. Because over time that pays off. But the negating one, that's also quite good. I'm going to do the healing over time because I feel like that'll pay off in the long run. No enemies in here. Let's open these boxes. Get nothing. Alright. Another big room. There is a big monster there. There are some big spells going on. Okay, we got a new beast. Let's go check it. Oh, we got 2. Now we got some nests. If I can kill the... Cool, okay. Just shoot through that. Awesome, okay. Let's check out the beaster. I don't even know how to say that. Now, what did we just kill? There's lots of... Oh, this thing here looks like a wind hunter. A fierce beast born in the wild, rushes towards its enemies and creates a powerful vortex to grab its prey. Interesting, interesting. Oh, our health... Our stats have been up, because I've forgotten all about that. Where is our health? Can we see it in here? This is the level 1 of Doctor. I feel like I should be able to find it somewhere. That's the pause menu. Okay, there's no other rooms waiting on from this one, so I gotta go back and back. The bullets are kind of interesting. It's an interesting trait, but this is quite a cool game, and I like... Oh, there's the route, the way to get down another floor, but we don't want to do that just yet. We need to level up a bit more. Just going to be destroying some of these. Get some health. Ah, I forgot about my zappy skill. Okay, let's go right. If I can get these big guys. Yeah, we got them. Okay, cool. Now these bats are really fast and hurt when they hit. They come at you from all these weird angles. Oh, that one was pushing me up against the wall there. Thanks so much, because of my lightning fires so fast. I can get those hits off. Cool. Actually, do we want to combine one more? I don't really want to, but I think we should because we're quite low on health. So that's quite interesting. So these guys had, this is fire in mind. So I'm going to get the fire rune, and that's going to increase the damage by 0.6, which is pretty cool. So raging air rune, what would that even look like? Interesting. And a dark rune. We get Misminia. Creates exploding. Does poison damage. Deals initial damage. That's interesting. Okay, so that's going to be... I can put that into my right bumper. So in a moment we should be able to get that skill. 2, 1. Okay, we can only cast it for 5 seconds. Interesting. Alright. Get some poison in there. Come on. Oh, fire. Did we get them all? Is that it? It is it. Okay. Go down. Oh, there's a lot of enemies in this room. If you like bullet hell games, go for these health packs. Can you like get poisoned or something? That'd be great. Gotcha. Okay, got an air rune. See if there's anything else in these 2 boxes. Okay, some fire runes. I feel like we're not going to really make any of these any stronger, but we can get the air rune. And now what's that? So that's going to increase the CD. So they're like... Oh, the cooldown. Oh, right. So that's dropped it by 0.5 a second. And the fire rune was the other one we can add. Because we can't add to that, but we can add it into this. And that's increase the damage again. It's only a little bit each time, but I feel like it does make the difference. So we don't have any of these other spells. No. Alright, let's go to the right. Okay, that's poison time. There's rats. Now I'm pretty sure that stuff there does damage. Oh man, that... Oh, it's a combiner. Where are you? What are you? I don't know where you are, but you did. Okay, damage control. A random enemy in the room takes 10% of the damage. Wow. I like. Share the wealth. Fast light, you have knowledge of rooms. Okay. Evasion, 5% chance to dodge 50% of the damage. Sacrifice 10% maximum HP to gain 10% cooldown. Oh, I don't think we're going to last much longer. I'm going to do the share the wealth one. I guess it's quite fun, actually, being able to share the damage across enemies. Now, imagine living that up. Man, you could do some pretty cool stuff. So, I want to use this one. So, is it a random enemy? And the light room. Actually, we could just put both of them together. We could go like a double one and see what it does. But I kind of like mixing the spells because that means I can put both these spells into leveling up different traits for them. So we've got the Wispy Wonder. Fires a small spirit that wanders aimlessly at an increasing rate of random direction. Does a lot of damage though. We're gonna put these stats into it. So this here increases the duration of it. Now duration will be really important. And the light rune increases the damage. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So now I've got 4. So let's see how long. The right bumper one is pretty cool, but I gotta keep pushing the bumper, and rather than so I'm gonna. Oh, the fire one's really good though. I can try and mash all the keys. But it's gonna get pretty nuts on my controller. I think it would be better to switch the Wisp to one of my triggers, which can have continual input, like so. But the Wisp, because it's random, I don't really need to aim. So I'm just gonna try and mash everything at the same time. So this will be interesting. Okay, next room. Oh, it's a tiny room. That was very anticlimactic. Oh, look at the damage that does. Go, my Wisp. So shock room, lots of health. Can't even pick up that health. The shock room can go into our lightning to increase the range. I was about to say duration. And now it's over 10 meters, so we get even more range than before. So that was the whole 4, and we actually didn't manage to die, which is terrific. Let's go down another floor. Oh, and we've got our spell, our ability to reflect damage. I need to remember that. Right stick. So, +1 water levels, +2 speed, entropy rune, or a random one. I think it's a random one of these. Crit defense. Let's say speed levels. Don't really know too much about. I think that just increases the potency of each of your runes. Okay. What are these? Is it? Oh, it's fire damage. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just burning myself up a bit. They actually follow your cursor pretty well. And how much does the red? I can't remember. Oh, this is an event room. Alright, now I'm going to see if I can mouse over it. Nope, I can't mouse over it. I have no idea what it's going to do. I need to get the wisps. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to kill them. If I can mouse over it with the controller, that means, oh, I can push start. I am such a dingle dong, aren't I? What's this red room in? Is that a boss room? Oh, it looks like a boss room. Belazia. Do you want to have that? Take my wisps. Oh, what? What's this X shape? Come on. Firing off all my wisps. Just holding down the triggers. Those wisps are doing good. Oh, isn't that one there? I think on the line there we've got different phases. Oh, what shape this is, man? Oh, I can kill the... Oh, I'm nearly dead. and as you might have seen, I died right at the end there, which is really annoying. There seems to be a little bit of a bug with my recording software when there's a death, but they're probably not nothing to do with the main game. Might even be to do with the beta. I'll contact the developer to find out. But hey, that was a look at Ruiners. You saw my death instantly, but hey, it's a lot of fun, and I really like the potency of the game, how it's a lot more involved in your decision making. It gives you lots of stats to think about, and it's not I don't find it overwhelming. I find it's something that I can really specialize in. I'm just not the best player at it just yet, but we'll come back to it once I'm a bit better and once I can figure out this recording issue. But thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.